All aboard your tech news, games, and deals caboose. We have some Samsung S10 leak renders and 3 models to go over really quick. And then we have some Anthem map size for games, and even the Fortnite Ice Storm event happened earlier. So some cool stuff for that. So let's jump into the Samsung Galaxy S10E, the first model, the S10, and the S10 Plus. So we're not super sure what the E model is, but it's only going to, it looks like 2 cameras from the leaked picture from Evan Blass. And so we're going to have the S10 with 3 cameras. You can't quite see that too well, but we'll zoom in a little bit. And then we have 1, 2, 3 cameras and a little extra piece right there. And then the S10 Plus is going to most likely have a larger screen and again 3 cameras. So those are the big differences, 3 cameras versus 2. And also the Plus version, the S10 Plus, looks like it has 2 front-facing selfie cams. So you have to hole punch in the other 2, hole punch, and then there is a double front-facing camera. So pretty interesting. We just have to wait till February 20th to find out what is actually happening. And then there's also rumors of a 5G enabled S10, but we're not sure if that's launching at the same time or it's going to be a 4th version. So we will have to wait and see for that for S10. It's going to be pretty crazy. Plus a foldable phone could come out too. So a bunch of different stuff from Samsung and a bunch of other phones too. We also have Facebook is secretly building LOL. It's going to be a meme hub. So it's going to kind of be in the realm of maybe TikTok, but a little bit different. And Lasso, they tried to do some other video style stuff. And so what we get to see is basically it's going to be video and GIF-like clips. And it's going to be, we're not sure if it's in the Facebook app, but there's going to be some categories that you can kind of go through. A For You category, animals, fails, pranks. So a lot of really funny style stuff is what Facebook is going for with this little extra addition. And right now it's being tested again in the Watch tab. So it's replacing the testers. There's about 100 of them, they seem to say. So it's actually replacing that, but we don't know if it's going to be in the main app or a standalone app, or what could, if it even comes out, if LOL actually exists in the future. So pretty interesting. And then you can obviously upload your own stuff for the testing, it looked like. And so interesting little Facebook doing with LOL. We also have some other little Facebook news with Facebook's simplified Messenger app. So if it's gotten too complicated for you or you stopped using it lately, you might want to look back at it because they made the tabs a little bit simpler. The new design features fewer tabs, so there's less tabs to get jumbled up with. And they're doing some contextual icons to make it more simplified. And that's going to be rolling out more widely within this month and hopefully next. So get ready to get your Messenger updated. We also have some tech gadgets, and by gadgets I mean PC, with Deepcool unveils a 280 watt capacity Assassin 3 air cooler. So this is a heatsink for your CPU, and it has 2 fans and 2 giant fins. And they're 140 millimeter fans, 7 heat pipes, and again capable of cooling up to 280 watts of cooling. So you could get some pretty good overclocks with an air cooler for this. And it is also going to kind of support high profile memory. So between the actual bottom of the heatsink and the fans and the memory modules, you'll be able to be 54 millimeters in height there. And this also stands 165 millimeters tall. So, and this is coming May for $100. So would you like a beefed up air cooler, or would you go for a liquid cooling radiator, a dual rad for around, they're around $100 as well. Are you air or liquid is the question basically. So other options for air cooling, pretty cool and cool. And we have some game news. Let's jump into some Anthem map size was shown. There was a live stream yesterday, like about an hour live stream you can check out, and they do a lot of the different gameplay. But a Reddit user, Dan Lib, kind of overlaid up a little bit of the maps together. So we got to see potentially how big it's going to be. There's possibly more maps. There's also a lot of underground levels and stuff you can go into, even in the open map. They showed some of the mission style stuff. So this is just a surface map and what we got to see. And you can see in the bottom here, it looks like when we zoom in, we can see a trail of where they've been. So they kind of took a little stroll around the Valley of Tarsis. And then it looks like they did a bunch of combat down here, back and forth, back and forth. So this looks like 5 minutes of combat maybe a 2-minute stroll. You'd actually have to watch the live stream to check that out. And then they do some more. So it looks pretty good size-wise for this, wherever they're going right there. So people are hyped for that. And then we also get to see the download size for the PS4 version. So we got confirmation of this being a download size of 30 gigabytes for the PS4. And we also got, again, confirmation of the demo size is the same as the VIP client. And that is downloadable, preloadable at January 23rd. I believe that's for PlayStation. I'm not sure about the Xbox and the other preloading stuff. So interesting there. That's similar. The PC version is expected to need at least up to 50 gigabytes of free space. That's usually smaller, but they need extra room. So 30 gigs for PS4, and we're not quite sure if there's going to be a size difference for PC, probably similar. And that leads us into Battle Royales. With Fortnite, a new kingdom arises, prepare for battle. So there was a Ice Storm event. It got people pretty excited, Ninja included. And here is the Ice King, or Ice Leader. And we get to see some cool stuff from this. And there is a giant snowstorm that is going to smash into our poor little battleground island. And will it cover everything in snow? It looks like it is. So this was a little green section up there. We're not sure if he turns back to see it, but pretty much everything's covered in snow now. There is some ice zombie style stuff. So you have to fight zombies again. They're back on the map. And they come in little ice crystals. And they come out and you have to kill them and you pick up loot. And that's the kind of stuff you get to do. And there's also some other little things with fog. So there's going to be like a bunch of snow fog around to make it even more intense and action-packed and more stealth kills. Try to get a sniper kill from 200 meters away in this. That'd be pretty difficult if you ask me. But that is Ninja. If you want to check out his Ice Storm event video and see if he wins or not, we don't know. And some more Fortnite stuff really quick. We have competitive Fortnite State of Development Part 1. So this is going to be a little series of update blog post style stuff. And they quickly mentioned that there's been 33 official online North American and Europe competitions. And they've basically handed out $20 million. So if you were one of those 1,000 players, you could basically be rich at this point. So they've been getting some feedback, like they need some more competitors, need more time to actually get used to what's going on before they actually hold a tournament. And so basically they're trying to take into account that and try to make it easier for tournaments to go on, but they will still be updating every single week. However, for major and official Fortnite competitions, we may adjust for competitive needs. So the bigger competitions, they might possibly delay an update or do bi-weekly for that special event or something. So we'll see what happens there. Speaking of tournaments, there is the Australian, the largest competitive gaming event in Australian history. It's a pretty big claim, Fortnite probably is though. That's Sunday, January 27th. If you want to buy tickets, it looks like the actual how to play, the registration is now closed, so you can't quite get in anymore, but it looks like there's a $100,000 prize and it's only $5 for people to enter. So cool stuff there. Or $54 for the ground pass, but kids, $5, cool there. And then the Secret Skirmish is also another tournament that's going on, lots of crazy tournaments. This one has a $500,000 prize pool. And, oh wait, we weren't supposed to tell anyone about this. It's a secret, I forgot. Anyways, February 14th to 15th, there's going to be high-powered matches, and also expect us to explore additional operations. So maybe some unique spins on the different game style tournaments, some of the limited cup stuff maybe. Not quite sure what they're pointing at. And then there is a secret message at the bottom that people may or may not have noticed, but remember, it's a secret. Shh. Again, I probably wasn't supposed to mention this, but it's too late now. Don't tell anyone I told you. So there's that. And Lulu says memes. So you'll probably be pretty excited for the Facebook LOL app, or if it's integrated in Facebook. Pretty cool there. Pretty cool there. So we will have another episode tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. So get excited for even more tech news and games. With that, we will sign out. Go jump into Fortnite. Pew, 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 pew. Ice Storm event. Pew, 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 pew.